Hi everybody, it's Julie. Welcome to Hello Monday. I've been out the last couple of weeks dealing with a medical issue and I'm so happy that it's resolved and I'm back again to making cards and sharing ideas with you. This is going to be my Mother's Day card this year, and this is a case of a card that I taught in a class about a month ago and I just absolutely loved it so much that I really wanted to use it for my Mother's Day card. Mom, if you're watching this, I guess I've spoiled the surprise already. I'm going to be working with the Bold Bloom stamp set and Amazing Women. I haven't worked with either of these sets in a while, but they had exactly the components that I needed to pull off this card. And I'm going to also be working with Avery Elle's Pigment Inks. This is Strawberry for the flower, and I'm just inking up from this direction because I seem to get better coverage when I ink from that direction. And I'm just going to stamp these flowers randomly and have them kind of drifting down the card base. This is going to be Nina Solar White, 110 pound, and I've masked it off with a post-it note there. And I don't want to cover the whole card front with flowers, but I did want to have them kind of drifting down the card front. So now I'm going to come in and fill in with the leaves. There's a really nice solid leaf in this stamp set, and this bamboo ink is perfect. It's almost like a chartreuse color. I just love it, and I think it really sets off the strawberry flowers nicely. And then I'm going to take one of the little flower centers from the Bold Bloom stamp set and ink that up with New Moon, which is a really deep dark black. And then I'm going to take a stencil. Now you could do this freehand if you're really good, but if you have trouble doing something like this freehand, then here's a tip. Use a stencil like this one. This has evenly spaced out circles. This one's by My Favorite Things. I'm not sure if it's retired or if it's still available, but I love this stencil for making little tiny polka dots because it helps me space them out and keep them visually from getting all wonky. I'm also going to be working with the Pico Embellisher. This is Tuxedo Black, and I just squirted a little bit of that onto a post-it note, and then I'm going to dip my stylus in it, and I'm using my stencil here as a guide to stamp a pattern of these little polka dots. And the great thing about using the stylus and dipping it into the Pico is that you don't end up worrying that you're going to squish the bottle and accidentally get a gloober there on your project. So I'm going to set that aside to dry, and in the meantime I'm going to get my greeting ready. And I love this set because there's so many different ways you can combine everything in this for all the different women in your life. I've got You Are the Most Amazing Mom, and I'm going to gold emboss this onto a piece of vellum cardstock. This is the Essentials by Ellen vellum cardstock. I absolutely love it. And I'm going to gold emboss with Hero Arts gold embossing powder, have a little coffee filter down there to catch the excess. And then I'm going to preheat my heat gun for about 30 seconds and then go ahead and heat this. Now I'm using tweezers to hang on to it, but I wish I had placed it in the little box I usually use. I have a little cardboard box lid, and the paper kind of started to curl on me as I was heating it. Now it worked out okay, but in hindsight I wish I'd stuck it in the box to keep it from curling up on me. And now I'm going to crease the fold line here with my Teflon bone folder, and I like to flip my card over to the back side so I don't inadvertently smear or mar anything on the front of the card. And I was debating which piece of washi tape I wanted to use. I was going to go with the black stripes, and then I remembered I had this really pretty Little Bee gold foil roses patterned washi tape that I'm always forgetting to use. So I went over and I grabbed that really quickly, and I was like, yeah, I like that even better for my mom's card than the black stripes, which are usually my go-to. So now I'm going to go ahead and mount that in place. I don't really need to glue it on because the washi tape will just hold that in place, burnishing that down really nice, and the card is done. And I love the pattern of those polka dots with that Pico Embellisher because it's a really fun, glossy, lofted black dimensional effect there. And I love this card. It turns out so pretty, and you could just change out the greeting and use this layout over and over and over again for all kinds of cards. There are more still shots and details available at the Classroom blog, and all the supplies are available at ellenhutson.com. Thanks for watching.